They are asking us to be able to verify the following identity. Now remember, there are three strategies that we've learned so far. The first one is to be able to change everything to sine and cosine, which we can on the left hand side. Second one is to be able to identify your Pythagorean identities, but I don't see anything here. And the next one is to be able to recognize your difference of two squares, so we can use our Pythagorean identities, especially whenever you see a 1 minus sine y. We know that we can multiply by the conjugate, which will be 1 plus sine y. 1 plus sine y. And we're going to multiply it out. Cosine times 1 is cosine y. Cosine y times sine gives me positive cosine y multiplied by sine y. Over. The denominator is the difference of two squares, so it just gives me 1 minus sine square of y. Remember, it will be 1 times 1 is 1. This gives me positive sine, minus sine cancels out, and minus sine square of y. If you move your sine to the right, it becomes a negative, so therefore 1 minus sine square of y becomes cosine. So I'm going to replace it with cosine, and I'm going to rewrite it, and this is y. And I'm trying to achieve secant of y plus tangent of y. Since I have an addition, I have denominator, I'm not going to separate my fraction as cosine of y over cosine square of y plus cosine of y sine of y over cosine square of y. Remember, since now they have the same denominator, you can always go back and say they have the same denominator. I can go and add them. The denominator stays the same. But for now, we are going to cancel one of the cosines, and that gives me 1 over cosine of y plus, I'm going to cancel one of the cosines, and that gives me sine of y over cosine of y. And that will take us to secant of y, that's the reciprocal, and the quotient identity tells me that sine y over cosine y is the same as tangent y. So we've proven our identity, and that is secant of y plus tangent of y.